here on the streets in Ho Chi Minh.
There we go.
Alright, so we just arrived in Ho Chi Minh City and we have some stuff to fill you in on. We left Cat Ba Island a couple days ago, stayed a night in Ha Long Bay. We were planning on hiking up a mountain, Poa Mountain, but we discovered it's been closed down because I guess some tourists lit a fire up on the top, which is crazy. Then we went to Hanoi, stayed a night in Hanoi, and then came here. We didn't really do anything too exciting, so we didn't film much. We stayed at a nice cafe, got some work done, had like rooftop views in Ha Long Bay, but other than that, it's really just been us traveling. So we're now here in Ho Chi Minh. We're gonna go out and explore a little bit right now, and first eat some food because Alex has some serious hunger, and which is like a theme of our trip. Alex eats a lot. He's always hungry, always, and always thinks we don't have enough food. So we're gonna go get him some much needed food before he gets more hungry. So we're here on the streets in Ho Chi Minh. We just finished lunch. We just wanted to give some of our first impressions of Ho Chi Minh. So far it's definitely less hectic than Hanoi, but still, like, compared to Western standards, like compared to Seattle, this is hectic, but it's a lot less hectic than Hanoi. The streets are wider. We are now headed to the War Museum, and we probably won't do a ton of filming in there, but we are gonna go explore because we feel like we need to know more about the Vietnam or American War as they refer to it here, and we'll let you know how it goes. We just arrived at the War Remnants Museum here in Ho Chi Minh City, and right away we are greeted by these airplanes and old tanks and helicopters. It's kind of crazy. It kind of feels like you're transported back in one of those old movies. We'll show you around. Hello, it's the next day. We were completely drained emotionally after visiting the War Museum yesterday. It was very good and I would recommend everybody go and check it out, but I think, and I don't know if it's just the education system in the US or what, but we didn't know a lot of that stuff that we learned there, and it was quite horrifying to know like the damage that America caused to Vietnam and all the deaths, and not just that, the effects it's still having because they used chemical warfare with Agent Orange, and it's still, you know, passing through generations. And so it was just very, we felt like we couldn't give a good description of it yesterday. I think for us, because we've been traveling Vietnam the last 2 weeks, it extra hit home because a lot of like the thing that was unique about the Vietnam War was that it was primarily civilian casualties, and so a lot of them were just mothers, children,
kids, farmers, peasants,
fishermen in villages. I became very emotional, and I think it was because we've been going to the countryside. We've met tons of children and like mothers and like just some very kind people, and to know that they were just mass slaughtered by our country's people was very emotional. It was really horrible to see, and so, gosh, I'm even tearing up just thinking about it now. It's really terrible what people can be capable of, but we don't want this whole vlog to be depressing. We're gonna do some more war exploration later.
So we are headed to Mui Ne, which is a town on the southeast coast of Vietnam.
We're gonna kind of just take a little bit of recuperation, and then we'll do some more exploring down here in South Vietnam. Who wants another high five, honey? We just arrived in Mui Ne after a long bus ride Fun fact, despite how much we love traveling, we don't like the act of traveling, meaning, I don't know why I did that, but like we don't like the actual like going on a bus or an airplane. It's just, we typically do not enjoy it.
Being in crammed spaces, like it can be quite a struggle, especially if you're taller like me. But I did learn something that, so now we've taken a sleeper bus twice in Vietnam. And so a sleeper bus, they basically have like beds that you lie down. You can be like slightly inclined or you can be like all the way flat. If you go on a sleeper bus, book the bottom bunk. It is significantly better than the top one. You don't have to climb up. It feels like there's more space on the bottom, and if you do bring a bag on board like we do, then you can just like stick it in the aisle next to you, which the first time we did it, we had to put our stuff on top of us for most of the trip, and that was really uncomfortable, especially when I have like 20 pounds of camera gear in my backpack or something.
He never lets that leave his side. Like you can put your other gear underneath the bus, but the camera backpack and I carry the laptop backpack, we like always keep with us at all times, so for sure. Motorcycle interruption.
Wow.
But anyways, so we decided we like sleeper buses better than regular buses. So we are gonna be exploring Mui Ne. We just kind of feel like we need some like chill time. We've been traveling Vietnam pretty quickly. We're still figuring out the balance, guys. We're 4 months in, almost 4 months in, and we're still figuring that out.
We didn't do much filming in Mui Ne until our last day there. We treated this more like a vacation. We wanted to try kite surfing, but we realized after talking to the shops that we didn't have enough time. So we rented surfboards a few times, hung out on the beach, and tried a lot of restaurants.
So we just got to the ferry stream here in Mui Ne. It's our last day here. We're saving the big tourist activity for the very end. You just follow a stream and it's supposed to be pretty beautiful. So, and it ends in a waterfall, I believe. So we're gonna go start walking on that.
This ferry stream ends in this waterfall. It was actually a lot shorter than I expected before we knew it. I heard it was supposed to take an hour, but maybe that's round trip. Either way, like I think it only took us like 20 minutes. This is cool. It's very, I can't say that I've done anything like this before. If you're into other ocean sports like surfing, kite surfing, windsurfing, and you happen to be over in Mui Ne, definitely I would recommend checking this out, but it wouldn't be worth like the 5-hour bus ride here and 5 hours back.
So we are eating at our favorite restaurant here in Mui Ne. We've tried so many and this is so good. And we're eating here one last time. I think we've been here, is it 4 times?
I think so.
Yeah. This dal makhani is so amazing, guys. It's unbelievable. Like it blows our mind. And then this is a paneer dish.
Something melai.
I don't know. It's so good. And garlic naan. It's just amazing. It's called India Flavor. So if you're in Mui Ne, definitely stop by. We are here in Ho Chi Minh City. It's the next morning. We got in late last night, but we are gonna head off and try to see the tunnels.
We should clarify that there are actually 2 sets of tunnels here, and one of them is much closer and is where all the tourists goes, but from what I understand, they actually are just reconstructions. They were probably never a part of the real original tunnel system, but is where all the tourists go.
Yeah.
But the place that we're going is much further away and probably takes 2 to 2.5 hours to get there.
Yeah, so we're trying to do the more authentic way of seeing the tunnels here. And these tunnels, for those who don't know, were used during the American-Vietnam War and you can crawl through them. Apparently they're not for the claustrophobic. And the last time I was in some claustrophobic tunnels, some small tunnels, I definitely felt a little claustrophobia, so we'll see how this goes. Right, so we just arrived to the Ben Duoc tunnels, which are supposed to be the less touristy tunnels here in, well, we're not in Ho Chi Minh, we're actually like a 2-hour plus bus ride, 2 buses away. But we wanted to tell you a funny story. So when we were on the bus, we thought someone was selling us a ticket to a bus ticket, because we pointed where we went. So anyways, we got scammed for a lottery ticket, as she sold us. And the sweet woman behind us, after we were really confused when the other ticket person tried asking us for money and she wasn't accepting our lottery tickets that we didn't know were lottery tickets, the sweet lady explained lottery. She got her Google Translate, and so we realized, oh my goodness, we bought a lottery ticket. I tried giving it to her and she wouldn't accept it, and I kept trying to give it to her and she said, I can't accept this for free. And so she ended up giving us all our money back that we had just gone scammed out of, which was really sweet. I don't know if she just did that because she felt bad, because I had explained via Google Translate that we thought we were buying a bus ticket when we purchased this, like we hadn't meant to purchase this. She did seem excited though about the lottery, so maybe she thinks she's gonna win big. So we just feel like this is like a really good summary of our time in Vietnam. It has been such a mixed bag. It's like the most mixed bag country we've ever visited. We've had really positive experiences, like when Alex left his bag with our passport and a GoPro in it, and we got that back fully intact, nothing stolen. And then we've had experiences where like someone tries to charge us like double the price for a mango, or like double the price for whatever, you know, and then scams us from a lottery ticket. Like, it's been so mixed. Now we don't have much time to visit the tunnels because it's 2:49 and we have to be at the airport by 7:30, which means we have to shower and get to Ho Chi Minh, which is more than a 2-hour bus ride. So we might end up having to take some other transportation. So yay, here's to hopefully seeing the tunnels quickly. I'm definitely excited to see these tunnels.
This, as you can see, is similar to some of the things that we saw at the War Remnants Museum, but this one is not quite as in good condition. It's not like refurbished like those ones were there. It's like, you can see the paint is like still scraped off and stuff. It's really cool. After a short video on the history of the sites, we went with the guides to explore the tunnels.
It's cool.
The tunnels are an extensive network comprising tens of thousands of miles. They were used for communication, supplies, housing troops, and an improvised response to evade their heavily armed opponents and conduct surprise attacks. Oh wow, I'm not so sure about this. Alright, I'm going down.
Your shoulder's gonna fit?
I don't know if we're...
Yes, up
Take
here.
that. See you later.
You want to try?
Hey, honey.
It wasn't too bad. I didn't see any spiders, don't worry. She's gone.
You want to try, you can do.
Yeah. Yes. But we won't come back.
No, no. It's a good guy.
Another hole for us to go through.
Oh boy. Here we go. This could almost be a water slide.
First I thought this room was crowded with people. They're mannequin guys. All right, so we just finished the tunnels. They were super cool. So glad we fitted this in. We actually debated whether we would have time. So glad we did, because this was really cool just seeing it in person, like this intricate tunnel system they have. Super cool. Now we have to really run to our flight because it is after 4:18. We have to leave our place by 6:30, and it's a 2-hour bus, or a 2-hour ride in general. So here's hoping we catch our flight. So we just got off the bus. and we need to go on another bus, and the hangar has been Alex's park, and all we can find in places that have meat, so gotta get food in ASAP. This is a very traditional way to eat here in Vietnam. These little chairs here. Hello, Xin Chao.
It was 10,000 baht for one of these. Sorry, 10,000 dong for one of these, which is about the equivalent of 43 cents.
So we couldn't catch a crab because they don't come here apparently. So now we're on a bus and we're running so late, guys. So late. I don't know if we're gonna have a chance to shower.
We'll have to. I'm covered in sweat and dirt.
Alright. We'll see you guys at the airport, hopefully.
Or you can be like all the way flat.
Dog interruption.
The first time we did it, it was a 10-hour bus up to Ha Giang, right?
Yes.
Or was it back?
It's Sapa to Ha Giang.
Sapa to Ha.
No, Sapa to Ha Long. Ha names, guys.
It was no, it was Sapa to Hanoi.
We didn't stop in Hanoi. We went straight to Ha Long. Babe.
Oh yeah, okay. Get ready.
Guys, we've been traveling too much.
We've been traveling just everywhere.